area and across the nation are having their say right now.
What's going on in the news? Are they...
4 o'clock news just came on, and you know they're not saying anything yet. You know. And the big story is that the guy in Allentown smashed the voting machine with a cat paperweight. Like, I'm more curious to see like when the old Philly-isms are gonna start to creep out. Fist fights and like weirdness.
What is this checkers thing? My computer's frozen. Drive-through gunner shoot restaurant manager?
Yeah.
At Checkers? Was that in Philly?
Oh my god, I have to restart my computer.
My computer's not. It's cool.
They're all dying. Yeah, basically the way it goes is I'll do the first couple posts of the morning, like late at night before I go to bed, and then pretty much wake up and dive right into it. Usually don't even get a shower or anything, you just like sort of like wake up and begin vlogging. This is gonna be the most horrible Photoshop job.
There's also breaking news that Britney Spears just filed for divorce, in case anyone cares.
You have to keep in mind that like we sort of occupy a position in like elections and stuff like this that happens more almost in a sort of like Daily Show or Onion kind of context where, you know, we're here to comment. You know, like what we can offer people is sort of like color commentary, you know. So that's the eye that, you know, we're watching the news with, especially today. You know, like, you know, we're kind of keeping an eye out for like the ridiculous, the insane, the unjust, you know, and the just plain funny.
When does it start and when does it end? All that in the AccuWeather 5-day forecast.
We're all very confused.
I think we're going to start to amass a whole collection of these because there's also this.
I love this.
You know, like the weird, like last minute political poster made by some crazy cranky old man who's got like a silkscreen in his garage or something. This is worth like $800 on eBay. We should get into the business of producing last minute, totally weird and offensive political posters. You know? That's gotta be like a great like little shadow economy. Like, yo man, I will give you $300 if you know, make a poster of Ed Rendell in a baby bonnet. You know?
Ed Rendell, you just have to print out that picture of him with the woman in the Halloween costume with her breasts hanging out.
Yeah, you see that shit? There it is.
She's got her shirt pulled down and her bra is hanging out. It's not even like her costume. She's...
Oh yeah, you're right.
He has a way of just finding odd photo opportunities.
I've noticed that before too, and I think it's just sort of characteristic of his personality. Like he's such an awesome politician that he will literally go up to anyone and give them a hug or shake their hand, regardless of what they look like, if their tits are hanging out or not. He'll be like, hey, how's it going? You know? It's nice to know that it's the last thing on his mind, and I think for him it's probably also a willingness to be like, look, I can't really be darted down by like a stupid photo op. I'm not that kind of politician. Like I'm going to be here like until I decide that I don't want to be, you know, which you got to respect him for.
If there's a good turnout today, it will be in spite of the general disgust that people have expressed in me.
I'm in a weird impasse with Rendell right now though, because I feel like he's kind of like selling Philly out a little bit. Like, I just can't believe that Rendell hasn't like stepped in and put the kibosh on the casino thing, just because it's like so bad for quality of life in Philadelphia, and it just seems antithetical to so much of, you know, his whole record here.
I think a lot of people feel like he totally sold them out.
Yeah.
You know? He turned his back on the neighborhoods of Philadelphia, especially around here, because people in Fishtown, I mean, their streets are going to be ruined. They're not going to be able to live there anymore.
You know, people are starting to get home from work, you know, votes will start to trickle in a few hours, you know, politicians will then go on television and say absolutely retarded things, and then, boom, it's Philebrity time! So, that's what we're going to be doing.